From Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, your 2023
It's interleague baseball on the show.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
So now into the box is Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The Yankees, the shortstop, number
First
2.
pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-2. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in at 262 on the year, 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Jeter on at first, nobody out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play. The strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
Striding in is Paul O'Neill. He has no prior history against this pitcher. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Just getting started here in Philly. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Orlando Hernandez will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And now, Rod Carew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. To first, reined in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Alec Bohm comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Williams will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tino Martinez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have inning success.
On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play right at 333. 14 homers and 30 RBIs. Wheeler's ready. Here's the 1-0. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Alfonso Soriano, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Canseco, base runner at first with one out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So next to hit is Jorge Posada, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Fouled off. That average pushing up near 350 now. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Comes set. The 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Standing in now, Orlando Hernandez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2. Two out here and a runner at second. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Andrew Mccutchen as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Minnie Minoso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Jeter is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently. With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Bernie Williams waits on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And now here is Bernie Williams, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here it comes, 2-0.
That's a ball.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Next, it'll be Paul O'Neill. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Wheeler pauses. Here's the 1-0. Pitch outside. The throw. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Yanks held in check. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Segura.
Stepping in next, Segura, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. O'Neill is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Tino Martinez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 33.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping in now, Jose Canseco. And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Wheeler pauses. Here's the 1-1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now the 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the... Up next, Jorge Posada hopped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
To Carew at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Now to the plate, Rod Carew back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the shrubbery and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now
that brings up Alec Bohm. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Andrew Mccutchen, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
3-1 to him now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fastball too high, ball 4. Next, it'll be Minnie Minoso. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. 1 run scores. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box, JT Realmuto. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Cold strike 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Reese Hoskins. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Set to deliver the 0-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. To second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. 0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So here is Zach Wheeler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Now here's the first offering. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitch.
Now Darryl Strawberry will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Darryl Strawberry.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 329 is the average for him coming in. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hard hit ball to short. Carew, the last man to touch the ball in the inning. That retires the side. One left for the Yankees. They trail 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen.
Please.
And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jeff Nelson takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again. 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now a flare out toward right center. Soriano has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 5 and the Yankees 2. Now to the plate, here is Paul O'Neill. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First pitch of the AB now. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Wheeler's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose.
Stepping in once again is Jose Canseco. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and a strike now. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And the deficit remains 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Mccutchen. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Mccutchen, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next to dig in, JT Realmuto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. From the stretch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman, Alfonso.
Ready to deliver.
Soriano.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1 misses, ball two.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Soriano aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses there for ball four, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Archie Bradley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Hanser Alberto is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Taken in by Carew to second for one, on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Cecil Fielder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 45, Cecil Fielder.
First delivery to him as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yanks lead one. They trail 5-2.
7th inning stretch.
Ramiro Mendoza will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 59, Ramiro.
Gene Segura stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gene Segura is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Fouled off. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
Baseman.
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Rod Carew will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now here's the first offering. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
3-2 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec.
In now, Alec Bohm. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow that.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Now back to the top of the line.
Moving off to the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch of the AB now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Presley has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Bernie Williams as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup. Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Ready with another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Williams stands at first with 1 out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Tino Martinez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 1-2. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. And the deficit remains 5-2.
For the Phillies,
Bryce Harper is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning
now
out
batting,
over that thing.
Center fielder, Andrew Mccutchen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Mccutchen. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And there are two away now.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Minnie Minoso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Christy Mathewson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Next up is Alfonso Soriano. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Soriano leads off first with 1 away. Hit in the air out to center field. Mccutchen is there, 2 gone. Next to stand in is Wade Boggs. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Ricky Henderson will be called.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Comes set, now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Phillies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Wheeler takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Orlando Hernandez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Christy Mathewson hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victory.